Alright, what's up YouTube family? Today we got, hopefully, a special video for you guys. Yep, I got that 30 cal out again. Said I wasn't going to shoot it too much. But, this one is really, really special. So, what I'm going to do first is get this off and degas it. And since I don't have a wrench with me, and I don't want to scar up, my gauge here. I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit. Starting to leak already. See if I can hand loosen it. There it goes. I hope you guys can hear it. It's almost empty. I came out and I tried to shoot most of the air out. I took about 9 shots, so I took 27 shots. So it was a full field. Thought I'd show you guys the complete process, and I'm hoping I can do this for you. I've never put a regulator in, so it's gonna be a first for me. And I'm doing it on video, so I guess anything that can go wrong, hopefully won't go wrong. We're getting there. We're about 500 PSI. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get this stock off. Well, and there we have probably the first issue that didn't work. That wasn't the right one. This one really isn't the right one, but I think it's gonna work. Yeah, there we go. We still got gas leaking. We'll go ahead and get this stock off. Now, I ordered this last week, and I received it today. Oh, by the way, to remove this, you have to pull this little pin out. Just unscrew it. It's on your safety. Set that aside. Alright, take your stock, get it out of harm's way, and then what you want to do is you want to loosen these 4 screws. You want to hope that you got the right Allen key. Now these don't seem too hard to loosen either. You want to back them out a little bit. Because what you're trying to do is make sure you got a little space and you can wiggle your tube here. This is how you get it when you do it live. So I want you guys to actually see first time me doing it, how long it takes, and you guys will get an idea in real time about how long it'll take. Now, for you that are doing it without the camera on, and you that are used to it, this should probably go pretty quickly for you. Alright, so I got a little gap. I can move that a little bit. So go ahead and loosen this. Now this has got a pretty long thread, so it'll take a little bit to get it out of there. And this is the only reason I'm doing this is because this regulator is in line, so it's pretty much removing the burr. Alright. Wipe that off, and we'll get the regulator out. Now, from what the website says, this regulator, now this is the AEA Challenger. Now it'll fit the Challenger bullpup as well, but that one is a little more difficult to do from what they say. This one right here, it's supposed to be a smooth fit. Alright. Just easing it in there, so I don't want to mess up that O-ring. You just screw it on, you hand tighten it. Alright, that's all it is to it, hand tighten it. And you come back and you put it on here. Now this is a rush job because I am headed back to Arizona, and no, this I don't plan on bringing another gun home with me. Alright, that makes the tubes just about even like this, but well, we'll see. Well, I'll put this on once we get done. I gotta tighten this up. Alright. So now, when you're going to tighten these up, you want to push this down like this. Hold the trigger back, push it down, and then tighten. Now, I watched Ben do this, and Ben, he did 1, 2 up here, and then these 2 back here. Sorry, but I've always been told that you tighten the nuts in a cross pattern, so that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how it works out. All right, so these weren't real tight, so I'm gonna just snug them down. Not gonna put a lot of torque on them. All right, now I'm going to make sure that trigger works. It does. Set these to the side, and I'm gonna tighten my gauge back down. And actually, guys, before I tighten that down, I need to actually put this on the ground. And since I don't have my end piece, my end cap here, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the stock, because I don't want to scratch up my gun, especially not a gun given to me by a dear friend. I gotta say, I kind of like that. Kind of like that right there. How it's not black. I kind of like that. All right. Get the stock tightened back down. And then after I get this done, I'll pause it for you guys. We'll air it up. I've got the original shot string that I did written down. We'll do another shot string. We'll see if the speeds are more consistent and if the shot string increases or decreases. Okay? All right. So now I'm going to tighten this gauge back up, and it wasn't extremely tight, so I'm going to try to put it back exactly the way it was. Alright, so that's snug. I'm not going to over tighten it. Alright, so with your cap, that's about the only difference in the length of the tube now and your barrel. That's about it. And honestly, if anything, to me, might look a little bit better, which I was afraid of how I was going to feel about the tube being roughly the same length. All right, I'm gonna go in the house. I'm going to air this little boy up. Oh, let me put my safety screw back in. All right. I don't know, it may have been on the other side, but it does go in that way. But since it looks all shiny on this side, I'm going to go back to this side and put it in. All right. So, safety screw works either way, guys. All right. So, I am going to go back in the house, air this up. I'm going to come back out with the chrony, and we'll do another shot string and see how the original AEA Challenger does with a moderator. Not a moderator, excuse me, with a regulator. Be right back, guys. All right, guys. Something I didn't tell you before that I'm gonna fill you in on now. This gun is only filled up to 3,600 psi, and yes, they are capable of 4,500, but I have the light hammer spring in here, not the heavy. So 3,600 is what it's at. Now, with that being said, and this coming with 2 hammer springs, I didn't take in consideration that when I did the video comparing the 2 and the number of shots. So since the other gun was filled to 4,500, you know, that's 900 psi higher. So the shot count from this gun would probably be at least 2 full magazines, which where the other gun was getting 2.5. I would say that this gun would be good for probably 18 shots going up that high. I've got it connected to the radar, the FX radar, and or Chrony, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put the pellet information in here. These are 48.6. I am not shooting the JSB. This is a test, is what I'm doing. And I don't want to waste the JSB since they cost so much more. So hope you guys understand that, so it won't be a direct comparison. So I didn't bring my notebook out. These are also the Vortex Strike. They're made by Hatson. And just so that I know what I did with this, I am putting the AEA Challenger, so when I save the shot stream, I could go back and look at the numbers with this pellet, what it was doing on here. All right. So we got a new shot stream. I'll try to get this so you guys can see it. New tin of pellets. That one does still have some in it, but I don't think it has enough. It might. All right. Let me turn the volume up. Hope you guys can see that. Let's get the magazine loaded. All right. You guys can guess what it's gonna do. I don't know how much more volume that gives it with that I don't know why I keep drawing a blank. With that regulator and the plenum size, I don't know how much more air it gives it. I'm pretty much sure that it's still not as much air as the Challenger Pro has. So with shipping and all, this cost me almost $100 even. I think $99.99. So I'm not going to add $100 to the price of this gun though, because I'm shooting the Challenger Pro with roughly a $25, $30 moderator. So we'll add $75 to it. How's that? Alright guys, I'm going to tell you what it says since it doesn't want to sit up there. And I'm not really shooting at anything, just a dead tree back there. So all we really care about on this is how many shots, what kind of speed and all. Alright, 919. And I'm assuming that this is going to take a little bit to settle in. It did take a while to fill this up from dead empty. $930. $928. $930. $932. $932. $930. $926. $909. And that's the first 9 shots, guys. So, is it worth this $100? Got me a little bit worried. Got me a little worried if that was wasted money. Loading 9 more. Now remember, roughly before I said 9 good shots. Right now there's a 20-some FPS difference. Let's just go ahead and say we'll call it at 50 feet per second. When it gives 50 feet per second difference, we'll call that the number of shots. $905. Didn't register, guys. $877. That's 23. That's 50 feet, guys. So I believe that is 8 shots. I'm not gonna say that the regulator is worth the money. I'm not saying that. At 930, it was 93.4 foot-pounds. At 877, it's 83 foot-pounds. So in my last 5 shots, it went 93.4, 92.5, 89.3, 88.3, and 83. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this magazine. $847. $833. $828. $814. $793. Should be the last shot, guys. $782. All right. Last 5 shots. 74.9 at 833. It ended at 782. So at 833, 74.9, 74, 71.6, 67.9, and 66 foot-pounds. Now, I don't consider that 2 complete magazines because this gun dropped almost 30. It's dropped 27 point something foot-pounds. And from the first shot to the 18th shot, and remember one of them didn't record. So it shows 17 shots. The high was shots 5 and 6 at 93.9. The low, shot 17 and 66. I was hoping for a little more, guys, but besides making it maybe look a little prettier, do I think it's worth it? I don't. Did it make the first 6 or 7 shots closer, less deviation? This is the way it went the first 8 shots. 919, 930, 928, 930, 932, 932, 930, 926. Shot 9, 909. And shot 10, 905. Then a bigger drop to 877. 30 more feet per second at 12, 847. 833. 828, 814, 793, shot 17 did not register, and 782. All right, guys, I've spent the money, but you don't have to. You don't. Anyway, guys, that's it for the AEA Challenger and testing the new regulator out. $100 shipped to you. And guys, to be honest, $50 would have been too much. So I'm glad that they are looking into this. Hopefully they'll upgrade this and it'll be a better moderator. Kind of makes me understand why they didn't do a shot count, why they just told you about it. I hope that this brings some light to the end of your tunnel. Until next time, guys, stay safe, shoot straight, and I'll see you guys when I get back from the burning heat of Arizona. Peace, guys.